back to the show. From cost-saving tips to step-by-step advice, our next guest is helping folks across the country turn their boring spaces into amazing places. Syndicated Lifestyles columnist Mi-Ling Poole shares her decorating savvy with readers in her new book, Ask Mi-Ling When You Want the Truth About Decorating. And Mi-Ling joins us this morning to give us a few secrets of the trade. Welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. It's good to be back home.
You're like me. You love feathering your nest. You love making your home what you want it to be.
I do.
And before we get into sort of how to do this, I want to talk just a little bit about how this book came about, because you've been a journalist. You have a column in the Oklahoma newspaper where people ask decorating questions all the time and whatnot.
Right.
But that wasn't what you were always doing. Give me a little bit of a quick synopsis of what changed your direction and brought about this book.
I actually started out, I'm a journalist in communication and PR, and had an entertainment agency for 15 years where I booked celebrity speakers and entertainers. And my brother passed away 5 years ago suddenly from lung cancer, and during his time he only had a month to live. And he didn't even know he was sick, so it was pretty devastating for the family. And he said to me, if you want to finish all of those projects that you have in the drawer, you better do it now, because there's, you know, your days aren't promised. And it was a life-changing moment for me. And so I just decided, hey, you know, he's right. I need to go after what my passion is and kind of pull back from helping everybody else, as all women do. We're the caretakers. And I'm having the time of my life. And so I started this column after my daughter went to college, and it's been really great. And I have readers call in. I mean, I have radio show too, but readers, you know, ask me questions, and I've put them all together in a book because people want to know.
And the real truth, the bottom line, the real truth about decorating, you're telling me, which I do aspire to a certain degree, is that you don't have to spend a lot of money.
You don't have to spend a lot of money, and that's
to have
the
a beautiful
key.
place.
You just have to use your imagination and trust yourself. A lot of people have problems. I don't know what color to pick.
Yes.
You know, what do I do? Well, what colors do you like? It's very basic if you break it down, you know.
And I love, just like the colors you wear, are oftentimes I find the colors that I'm comfortable with in my home too.
Absolutely right.
Which is a great way to go. Now, you're going to show us something today, and as we go along, we'll get some other tips, if you don't mind, because you've bought a big, we're talking about
floral arrangement. Yes, this is actually sits on my table at home in my dining room on a lower table because it's kind of tall.
Okay.
But what I do is, because we're busy, right? I just kind of, to add the fall colors, I bought these leaves. You can use real leaves on your tree, especially here in Minnesota, but when they decompose, obviously you have to take them out.
You have to change it a lot faster. So these are artificial, and
these are artificial, but don't they look real?
They look really good. They have little
real
nuts and
and you made a good point too. If you go to your closet and look at the colors that you like you love that light blue, you might want to paint a wall in your house light blue. The colors that you wear are definitely colors that you decorate with.
Now, so this is your fall transitional arrangement.
And of course, you know, if we had more time, I'd kind of get it a little fancier.
Fluff it. You'd fluff it a little bit.
But I mean, it's very pretty, earthy, has a lot of texture, and looks good. And it brings fall into your house.
And it's easy for someone to do.
Very easy.
If you do, I guess, buy the artificial, you put these away.
I put them in a tall vase and put them in a closet. And so, I mean, I've used these for like 2 years now. So that's the cost-saving part. Because if you go to buy a floral arrangement right now, you're going to spend about $200–300 on a fall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at least.
Now, this is transitioning into holiday?
Yes, and then after fall and Halloween, you can then bring out your berries. And I do pick fresh berries because in Oklahoma, we have a lot of berry trees and berry bushes, so holly bushes. So you can get those, and you can actually cut them and put them in your arrangements.
Oh, yeah.
And then they,
looks a lot like a crabapple branch would, you know, for us here. Now, quickly before we go, because we've only got about 30 seconds, in your book, you talk about there are websites and resources that people can go to save money?
Absolutely, and they're all in my book in the back section. There's furniture design websites if you like a certain brand of furniture. I have them all laid out, and they even have design virtual rooms where you can go in and measure and put your space and create it with the furniture that you love.
Oh, I love that too. Thank you so much for coming by. I want to tell everybody about your book signing. Mi-Ling is hosting a book signing this Saturday afternoon at the Mall of America, Barnes & Noble, and that event starts at 2 p.m. For more great decorating ideas, you can check out Ask Mi-Ling. The book is available in bookstores everywhere.